guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. Is Nicki Minaj playing chess with Cardi B? And is she done with Bia? Okay, that is the question of the day. So a lot of fans feel like Nicki Minaj has distanced herself from Bia. That's what they're saying on social media, because Bia is cool with Scratch Off. She also is cool with Fish, Bia, okay? Because people don't realize Bia used to write for a lot of different artists. So she has a lot of connections with different female reciters and female rappers, okay? Because she used to write for artists back in the day. And I still think she does. And so with that being said, a lot of fans feel like because of her friendship with Scratch Off and the fact that she didn't diss Scratch Off like Kim Petras in No Spice, that Nicki Minaj has basically distanced or pushed away Bia. And then also a lot of people feel like Nicki threw a shot at Bia in the Princess Diana remix. Now, in Princess Diana, she said, "I be eating spinach. They try to clone my image." Okay, that's a shot at 11 Faces. Okay, I don't believe that is at Bia. But then she says, "They burned their London bridges. None of them B words British." Okay, and if you guys remember, Bia has a song called London featuring J. Cole, which I really did not like. I love Bia, but I did not like that song. So people are speculating that she is dissing Bia. Now, they still follow each other on social media, but everybody knows it takes a while for the unfollows to happen. Megan did not unfollow Nicki until like 2022, but they had fallen out in 2020. So, you know, sometimes it takes a while for the unfollows to happen, but I really don't think Nicki would care that Bia is still cool with Scratch Off. Okay, I don't think Nicki is that petty. I think people be trying to push that narrative that Nicki forces people to take sides. But look at Champagne Thickums. You know what I'm saying? He has been cool with a lot of Nicki's ops, and she still comes around him. Okay, he's the biggest snake of them all. So the fact that she's still cool with Champagne Thickums after he brought Criminal Faces on stage, said that she was the hardest working female rapper back in 2019. He also still follows Criminal Faces. He's still cool with the Migos. So to me, I don't feel like Nicki's really that petty. I think people are trying to push that narrative that Nicki is bitter and that, you know, she forces people to take sides. But I don't really think Nicki cares that much. Scratch Off is flopping. No shade of Bia, but she's also flopping. I don't think Nicki really cares that much. Now, here's the real key. Is Nicki playing chess with Cardi B? Okay. Cardi B is scrambling, trying to find a hit. Okay. But Nicki Minaj is dropping nonstop. But she hasn't dropped no singles, no lead single for the 15th. See, Red Ruby the Sleeves was a promotional single. Okay, but she has not dropped the 15th lead, according to Nicki Minaj. And that could be a reason for that, because she knows Titanic Records is watching. Okay, they are probably pissing in their pants knowing that she is getting a Kim Petras and Ice Spice collaboration, potentially working with Taylor the Sharp's Queen, potentially working with Doja Cat. She's just pushing out all these collaborations, getting all these chart-topping hits, and she has not released the lead because she knows that Titanic Records is watching. Okay, so this is definitely a chess move because Cardi B is not a feature girl. It allegedly takes her a while to get the features back in time, her verse, because she got to wait for Partisan Fontaine. Okay, so, you know, she can't just put out music and features and collaborations when she wants to, because we know Cardi B don't always write all of her lyrics. And the facts are just there. Partisan Fontaine is credited on most of Cardi B's music. Moving on to Scratch Off, Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj have surpassed Scratch Off in views for their videos. Princess Diana got 8.7 mil. Scratch Off has 5.7, but it has more in, a 2-day span than Scratch Off's recent solo pop hit that had 14 million radio airplays on pop radio. That music video has 5.7 views, and it's been out for a month. So fans are clowning Scratch Off in regards to that. The problem with Scratch Off, she was playing checkers and not playing chess. See, it was one thing to go against Nicki Minaj because at the end of the day, she was trying to follow the Cardi B formula. Okay, she thought it was going to work for her. She thought she was going to get the same type of success as Cardi B. But then she started dissing the new it girl, Ice Spice, who's getting a push. And that wasn't smart at all, okay? She should have been nice to Ice Spice so Ice Spice could have given her a feature and she could possibly chart again. Because she's been flopping since she came after Nicki Minaj. Now the hottest it girl in the game don't want to work with you. And neither does the queen of rap, okay? You could have got 2 major cosigns. But now you're going to have to go to, Criminal Faces. Meg and Scratch Off already worked together. That flopped. So now it's like, who is going to take Scratch Off to the charts? She has no help. She tried to go pop. It didn't work. So who's she going to collaborate with? Okay? She doesn't have anybody that could help her when it comes to charting again because she burnt 2 bridges. And I actually think the London Bridges line could be for Scratch Off, okay? Because she did burn a bridge with Nicki Minaj. Moving on to Megan. So allegedly Juicy J wants to work with Megan again. Now they previously worked together in the past. I believe he did Simon Says, okay? He produced that song. And then also Cash It, which features DaBaby. I think that despite, what DaBaby said about Megan Thee Stallion, I think they should work together again. I feel like they had really great chemistry when they worked together. So I do feel like, she should give him a second chance. Moving on from that is Doja Cat trying to get back in the good graces of black people. Is that why she going back to rap? Okay. Is Doja Cat trying to get back into black culture? That is the question of the day. Because Doja Cat, she came out, she finally gave SZA a collaboration, rapped on, Kill Bill. Kind of ruined the song for me. But in a sense, was she playing chess? Because now, after like a year and a half of not really working with a lot of black artists, besides Tyga, she decides to go back to rap and give SZA a collaboration after sunning her for basically a year. No shade, because she wasn't giving SZA the time of day for a while, and SZA talked about that. So is she trying to get back into black culture? Because a lot of black people don't really mess with Doja Cat like that. I've noticed that. A lot of black people don't mess with Doja Cat because they feel like she caters to the white audience. She's not a real rapper. She's not thick like she used to be. Okay, she still got a shape, but she's not as thick as she used to be. So a lot of people are saying that, she is trying to get back into black culture. Let me know if you believe that's the reason why Doja Cat is doing rap again. Okay, I think she's just trying to prove that she can rap. That's what I think she's doing. She's trying to prove that she is a real rapper and that she can compete with like the Nicki Minaj's, the Megans in rap. So let me know how you guys feel about that. Speaking of Doja, it has been reported that SZA and Doja Cat's Kill Bill is challenging for the #1 spot for the Billboard Hot 100. Now, here's the thing though. Will SZA be the first R&B girl to go #1 in how long? It's been a while. Queen Bee and Rihanna are like the only 2 R&B girls to really go #1. So this will be big for SZA. She basically would be making history if she goes #1. So let me know how you guys feel about that. I think that SZA does deserve to go #1, but I wish she had went #1 for the original Kill Bill, not the one with Doja Cat's on it. No shade, because I feel like SZA deserves a number one. The fact that SZA has never went number one is actually kind of shocking, because SZA be putting out the hits, okay? So I do think she would deserve it. Moving on to Queen B. So a producer that allegedly has worked with Queen B, I guess his name on Twitter is Good Guy Cal EV, said that Queen B could be releasing music soon. Okay, now my whole thing is, wouldn't Queen B have you sign an NDA? How can you even speak on this? And we know how secretive Queen B is. So I'm just a little bit skeptical, but everybody knows that Act 2 will eventually come out. Okay, so, there's 3 acts. Obviously, the tour is not Act 2, because she would have announced it as Act 2. And, there has been speculation that Queen B will be going back to her country roots. She will be doing a country album. I'll be honest with you, I'm not here for a country album by Queen B. Okay, I wish she would keep that in the stash. I want like Sasha Fierce Queen B, the Beyonce album Queen B. I don't like country Queen B. It's okay to dibble and dabble, but I want like Sasha Fierce Queen B. I feel like Sasha Fierce was one of Queen B's best eras, in my opinion. And that was the era where she got the most scammies. I think she won like 8 scammies when she put out Sasha Fierce. So I think she needs to stick to that lane. A lot of people didn't even like Renaissance. I liked Renaissance. But I also feel like the next album can make or break Queen B. Okay, because people did not like Renaissance. So if she put out another album and a lot of people don't really like it and it gets mixed reactions, people may not be into for Act 3. Okay, people might be like, I'm not listening to Act 3 no more. Okay, so let me know how you guys feel about it. I got some new videos on Patreon. Link will be in the description. It's some tea over there. And I hope you guys have an amazing day.